Welcome friends. If you are new here, my name is Shauna, or you can call me Niece Moon Crystal, whatever vibes with you the most. I'm an intuitive empath and I use the tarot to receive guidance and messages from the universe. So if this is something that interests you, then please hit subscribe and notify. And I make daily videos, weekly video, energy updates, and monthly ones for the zodiacs. So let's get started. This is a general energy reading for November the 3rd, and we're just going to see what comes out right now. I am in my warmer clothes. I'm in South Alabama, and typically it doesn't get this cold this quickly, and it did. I don't know. I actually felt like it was going to get colder this year than it has been. I don't know where y'all are at. Let me know if it's... I'm sure it is. I'm from Ohio originally, so yeah, like at this point, this time of year, it's pretty chilly. But I love this time of year. It's flannels, fires, all those kind of things. Love them. So yeah, like I said, we're just getting an energy reading for November 3rd for y'all and see what's going to happen. And this blanket is not meshing with this sweater at this point. It's like picking up all the fuzz from it. So there's a lot going on for November. November is a wonderful month. It really is. It's a very positive month. Well, it is right now. What we got going on in the solar system and the stars and everything, the planets, it's beautiful. I have fuzz on here. Oh my lord, this blanket. Yes, we have beautiful things going on right now. We have a lot of like good luck and opportunity coming in, and it's just starting, and it's going to last pretty much until the end of the month for us. So if you've been waiting to hear messages or like good news, this is going to be your month for that to happen for y'all. So let's just see. Oh Lord, I'm actually going to put them back right this second. Hold on, let's keep getting it. November 3rd energy reading. Let's see what pops out. November 3rd for the collective. And these are just general messages for the collective. So, you know, take the messages that resonate with you. Some of them may not. I've also heard before where people, you know, hear the messages and they tell someone else, and it may be for someone else, and they go, oh, well, that actually resonates for me. So we have the Four of Swords that popped out first. And this makes sense with the Scorpio season, that we're working on something that we need to lay to rest. What else can we get on this Four of Swords, please, Spirit? And I do all these readings for your highest good, always. Alright, if we don't get any more throwing cards, then we're going to start pulling. And I feel like we should start pulling. Alright, is there some family issues that are going on for y'all? Maybe a fight that happened that you're not feeling so great about. It's time to let it go and move forward. So November 3rd, we're really in our head thinking about this. Oop, I got a lot, but I'll take them. The World in reverse. The Seven of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Swords in reverse. So we're not getting any communication here at all, I feel like. Like, we're getting this sneaky, almost behind your back vibe. Somebody's talking about you, or you're talking about this other person right now. And that's not good. Don't do that. I'm going to clarify this World in reverse. Can I please have a clarifier for the World in reverse so I can see? But I really do feel like the communication is cut off right now. We have the Emperor in reverse too. you're not really able to speak your mind or finish what you started. You want to finish what you started, but you're not able to at this point. Because of this lack of communication, I feel like this person is almost shut down from you. And this could definitely be an air sign, for sure. I feel like it is an air sign. It's somebody that's an air sign that is shut down from you, that is not talking to you. You guys have had it out. You really want to have this 10 of Cups feeling, but you're not able to do that right now because you both are closed off completely. And it's something that has to be laid to rest, and that's what came out initially in the cards. Roll my sleeves up. Let me get a clarifier on that Emperor too, if I can. Spirit. And you're tired of fighting and being generous. I feel like you're feeling like you're overly generous with your time and your energy and everything that you're doing, and this person is just not bending, not giving anything at all. And you both really want this resolution of, a happy family, but you can't come eye to eye. You can't come back together with it. There's no communication. There's nothing working this out. And so we are in Mercury retrograde right now, which is the communication planet and brings us communication. So that could be why. And we are in Scorpio season as well, which brings out things that we need to remove to move forward to, because we're coming into this 2020 timeline of a higher vibration and everything. So we're really getting like the school of hard knocks right now. Like we're getting like, all right, it's now or never. We're pulling all of that out so we can get into that vibe, that flow, that higher vibration. Excuse me, y'all. Still fighting those allergies, but they're getting better. But I feel like there's just a total stop of communication here. But you both want the same things. You both want the exact same things, but you have to stop feeling like you're giving too much, like you're the one that is doing so much, because I feel like this other person in their head is like, I don't want to give this. How do I explain this? I don't want to give too much because I've been here before, if that makes sense to y'all. And once again, this is a general reading for the collective, and that's just a message that came through as I was asking Spirit. They've been here before, they're more closed off, and if they are air sign, it makes sense to me. They are maybe a little more like, they shut the whole thing down. You may be a little more free-flowing in the situation, but they're not ready to give that up yet. They're not ready to say, oh, well, I said the wrong thing, and, we both said the wrong things, let's make up. They're waiting on you to come back, actually, is what I feel like. And they're going to stay there until, let's clarify this, until you say something. Can you clarify this Two of Swords for me, Spirit? Let's see. Not too many cards. I just need a couple. 1, 2 is good. Clarify this. Otherwise, we're going to pull. We're going to pull. So this person's feeling not independent without you too. Like, I think you're a big part of their life. A really big part of their life. Like, you're like part of their stability and what completes them fully. They can say, okay, you are my family, like my family, my rock, my everything. And so they're not okay with this, but they're not bending either. They're very swords like it has to be this way right now. So Spirit's really asking you to go within and go ask your guides and your intuition, which I always do. That may be a part of me coming out as well, because I do believe that this is what we always need to do, you know, seek higher guidance, you know, seek that higher vibrational guidance for ourselves. And I feel like this will lead you to a place to where you're going to be able to communicate more with this person. But you're both acting like you can't communicate right now, like it's impossible. Almost like children thing. Immaturity is what I feel like. But I feel like the High Priestess here is telling us, okay, we can turn these around if we're able to communicate from our intuition more. If we're able to talk to our guides and get that higher information, that intuitive download that we need to move forward with this person. Because I really feel like this person is special. I feel like this person is a family member. Family member or someone very close to you. I keep getting a lot of cards. So this is November the 3rd. Is a lot going to happen on November the 3rd? This much? So you're really thinking of things from the past, I feel like, too. And it's bringing up these old feelings of, and I almost get the sense that this is someone that you haven't talked to in a long time, but you think about like often, because they are close to you and you really do want to have this connection with them again, and you don't know how to do it, and they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to communicate. Like, neither one of you know how to come to the table and say, this is what happened, this is what happened. And you're both tired and upset, like, and you don't really want to come to each other in an angry way, but you're not sure how to come across and share your feelings in a way that you both will understand. So, universal wisdom. I do feel that this High Priestess was a big deal coming out. I was drawn back to her, and then I'm going back to Queen of Wands in reverse in a second. But this High Priestess, I feel like you should be coming from love, from truth. And when I say truth, I don't mean your truth. I mean truth like universal truth, like love, fully knowing and accepting truth. So we have to stand in perspective from everybody's views. We have to understand everyone at that point and where they're coming from, rather than being like, oh, you wronged me this way, you wronged me that way. That's not going to get us anywhere. To present or to be back in this person's life, you're going to have to almost step down and be this more loving, nurturing figure, but in a truthful way, if that makes sense to y'all. But and I see the Queen of Wands in reverse too, which tells me that you need to not come at it, and which that's not always typically, which this could also be a person, the person that we're talking about. But I feel like this person needs to step down off their throne, step down from that fiery side, and really pick up that intuition side, that spirit side, that loving side of yourself, so you guys can come back together. Because I also feel like this has kind of been going on for several months. This didn't just happen. This has been a back and forth thing, because immediately we got like, I really want to be together and be happy, but it needs to be laid to rest. It needs this thought, this idea of each other needs to go away like quickly. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to move forward, and we're just seeing this back and forth of the same thing over and over again, of the ego back and forth. So stepping out of that ego, coming off that throne, dethroning yourself and looking at each other as equals is really important in this moment, if this is something that you're trying to do. And I mean, I typically do more general readings with stuff, but this really came out to me as if it was a personal relationship. Now, I don't know if this was a love relationship, but I do almost get like it was a family bond, a loving, close relationship with somebody that you're working on right now. But like I said, universal truth and knowledge is what I'm getting right now, and I really feel that this is just stepping down, using that intuition, coming from that more nurturing vibe, and understanding this person for where they're at and being loving for that right now is very important for this relationship to move forward. This person really relies on you a lot. You rely on them too. Even though I feel like you're separate right now and you feel like that isn't the case, that you don't rely on each other, I feel like you think about each other all the time. Like every day you're like, I wonder if this person will write, or I wonder if this, today this person will change their mind. You're constantly thinking of this person. And today isn't the day of, reconciliation, I don't feel, but I do feel like this is the day that you get the information downloaded to you to be able to move forward with this relationship. And so we may see that unfolding over the next few days, this relationship actually unfolding and getting better. But just really take time today to listen to your intuition, talk to your guides, meditate, get that information from them, and be praying, all those kinds of things right now, so you can move forward. So this isn't burdening you, and so this doesn't feel like such a fight, like you're working so hard on it. All right, my friends, if this video resonated with you, I'd love it if you would subscribe and hit notify, leave a like below, and I really, really appreciate y'all watching. I will be doing another video tomorrow for y'all, so just stay tuned. Thank you. Be blessed.